Good day, I am William Theo, and this is PTV News Now. Despite the fact that a U.S. government shutdown was averted, another week of turmoil seems to be in the making on Capitol Hill. A conservative legislator has promised to be relentless in his efforts to oust Republican House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. VOA's Veronica Balderas Iglesias has more.
The bill is passed.
The short-term funding bill that Congress passed Saturday and was signed by President Joe Biden will keep the U.S. government running until at least mid-November. But Biden warned Sunday against a repeat of the chaotic process that preceded the 11th hour adoption of the stopgap bill.
The brinkmanship has to end, and there shouldn't be another crisis. There's no excuse for another crisis. Consequently, I strongly urge my Republican friends in Congress not to wait. Don't waste time as you did all summer. Pass a year-long budget agreement. Honor the deal we made a few months ago.
But a new showdown might be on the horizon on Capitol Hill. Far-right conservatives are unhappy that House Speaker Kevin McCarthy reached out to Democrats to pass the temporary funding bill. Ousting him is now a top priority for conservative Republican Representative Matt Gaetz.
In January, to get the speakership, Kevin had to agree to certain guardrails on spending. America's lawmakers take one up or down vote on the funding of the entire government. That is crazy. That is the reason we're $33 trillion in debt. We want to move to single subject spending bills. He made that commitment. He broke it.
McCarthy's response was defiant. He appeared on CBS's Face the Nation.
So be it. Bring it on. Let's get over with it and let's start governing. If he's upset because he tried to push us in a shutdown and I made sure government didn't shut down, then let's have that fight.
Regardless of how that plays out, bipartisan compromises will continue to provide a path forward, said Rachel Snyderman with the Bipartisan Policy Center.
There is bipartisan compromise to support additional funding for Ukraine, to support our troops, and ensure that our border security is well funded. And so I think that we're going to see, action on those particular priorities in the coming weeks.
Ukraine and the rest of the world will be watching closely, pointed out political scientist Oscar Pocasangre.
I think longer term, we do need to focus more on a structural reform to institutions and find ways of having more political parties in Congress that would help us reach more consensus in the legislative body, as opposed to just having back and forth between these two very polarized parties.
Pocasangre noted as well that more political instability could hurt the United States' credibility as well as its economic standing. Veronica Balderas Iglesias, VOA News, Washington.
Meanwhile, nearly 90% ethnic Armenians have fled out of fear as Azerbaijan's victorious army overran the Nagorno-Karabakh enclave in a lightning offensive last week. Since September 24, over 100,000 people have entered Armenia. According to official figures, 120,000 Armenians lived in Nagorno-Karabakh before the Azerbaijani lightning offensive on September 19 and 20. Removed from Nagorno-Karabakh, the atmosphere seemed calmer, but refugees were unified in their revulsion at the Azerbaijani takeover. And to brighten your day, a real-life Paw Patrol is here in the Philippines. Despite lacking the security skills of dogs and their tendency to sleep on shifts and cuteness and company of stray cats have endeared them to bored security guards working 12-hour shifts in Manila. A cat wearing a black and yellow security vest named Conan has joined the security team. He is one of the lucky felines to be unofficially adopted by security guards across the city, where thousands of cats live on the street. According to security guards, they feel happy and motivated because of the security cat. Conan and other cats are loved by guards and passers-by alike. And this is William Theo. Stay informed, be aware, get ahead, be of use. Get the news right here.